Welcome to another Throne of Angels video blog. I am your host, as always, Derek Osborne, joined today by the illustrious
Tim Korkleski, co-host.
Hello, Tim Korkleski, co-host.
How are you doing, Derek Osborne, host?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking, my friend.
Well, excellent.
Excellent. So, what do we got in front of us today, brother?
Today we have bags by a company called GamePlus.
GamePlus Products. Okay, so these came to us in actually two different manners.
Yeah.
So Tim actually gave me this red bag a while back and said, hey, let me know what you think of this. I gave him my feedback. He sent it back to the company, GamePlus, that sent it out to him. And then I actually ran into a friend of mine, Shane Myers-Koff, at one of the industry shows that I go to. And he asked for my opinion. And then sent me home with a gray, a blue, a black, and another one that's have since been
Given away?
Given away. Yes, this is correct. This is correct. So today, we are actually going to take a quick look at these bags. Obviously, exteriors are all the same. Colors are a little bit different. They come in 6 or 7 colors.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Black, neon green, neon pink,
Gray.
Well, there's
Red and blue.
Yeah, obviously. We have what's in front of us.
Yes.
I know there is also black because I had one of those. I had one of the green ones. I know there's a pink one, and there's one that I can't remember. So 6 colors? What's the other one?
I'm not sure. It might just be those 6 colors. That might be the other one.
That's actually 5.
3, black.
Oh, yeah, 6 colors. Yeah, 6 colors. Yes. Yeah, I can count with Tim's help. Like I said, we're going to take a look at these again on the outside. They're all identical, with the exception of the color. So there's currently one version of the bag. Retail price on these with foam, if I remember correctly. Do not quote me on this because I could be a little bit off, but it's right around $100. 14 inches of foam in a pretty solid bag for $100 is one hell of a buy. So let's take a look at these up close and personal. What do you think?
I'm excited.
Woo!
Let's do it.
All right, coming up. Starting top down as usual. As you can see, we've got a little business card holder here. It's open on one of these sides. There you go.
There it is.
There it is. Right, so put your identification in there. Logo on the top. Double zipper. I am not a big shoulder strap guy, so basically all my bags end up with the shoulder straps wrapped around the bottom, mainly because I just don't want to stick them inside one of the pockets. But I'm going to pull this off, and Tim's going to go over some of the exterior action in regards to this bag. So, Tim.
Cool. So, let's start with the front of the bag, or at least we're going to assume this is the front. So you've got, in the front portion, make sure I'm staying in lines here.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. A massive pocket. So, I don't know if you can see that from where I'm at.
Yep, you're good.
Adjust.
By massive, we're talking about 2.5 inches, 2.5, 3 inches.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 inches worth of books and whatever else you want to stick in there. So it's a very big utility pocket.
Well, let me grab a large book and you can stick it in there.
There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this Warzone Resurrection book, stick it right inside the pocket. And as you see, there's still plenty of room.
Well, let me give you another book.
Oh, we got some Batman action, so we're going to go ahead and take Batman. We're going to put that inside. And we've still got plenty of room.
That's ridiculous. I'm not going to give you another book.
No, as far as books go, that's good. However, if you had like an extra tape measure or some templates, that could easily go in here and still flap shut pretty easily.
Flap and shut pretty easily. All right, what's on the sides?
All right, so on the sides, on this side, we have another
ginormous pocket. Well,
massive pocket.
Fresh Velcro does that.
So again, we're looking at a good chunk of pocket there. So plenty of room for tape measure,
templates,
dice, whatever you want to put in there.
My dice things, cards. Right, I'll put a card sleeve in there. On the back.
On the back, we have, it goes about, I'd say, what, 2/3 of the way up?
Yep.
Another bigger zippered pocket. So this one's reinforced here because of the zipper, but again, I mean, you've got plenty of room in here for a binder or a tablet.
I think it's huge.
Yeah.
So show us a side view of that one, will you, really quick?
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and kind of stick my hand down in the side here, see how far in my hand went. It's a big pocket.
So side by side, just looking at that one versus, just flip that up 90 or 45 degrees for me so we can compare it to the
front pocket?
Yeah, right there.
There we go.
So it is about, if not a little larger than the front pocket. Actually, It looks larger than the front pocket.
Yeah, by a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Okay. So what's this funky thing?
So this is actually one of my favorite features. This is just a mesh bag that, if you notice the shape, I'll kind of flip the bag here for you a little bit. It's got this rounded shape. This is meant for a juice or a water bottle or a soda bottle. So it's kind of a catch-all mesh pocket.
Beverage of preference for a drink.
Absolutely. Or just a place to put your keys or any other random little knickknacks that you might want to have. It's just a general all-around good storage pocket. So
good storage pocket. All right, cool. Well, let's take the books out of the front, and then we'll get to the foam. So I haven't punched any of the foam in this bag yet because the army that I'm going to put in this bag, it's not done.
All right, so go ahead and unzipper this bad boy. Now the zippers do, flip it around this way, allow it for a full side access. So
full Monty. There's a full Monty there.
As you can see, there's plenty of different sizes of foam. I don't know if I need to lay the bag down.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and lay it back. Go ahead and lay it back. No, lay it down. Lay it down, Tim.
So you see the different sizes we have. It's correct me if I'm wrong on this, Derek. We got inch and a half, 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 3 inches, 3.5, and 4.
I believe that is correct.
Full sizes.
But I don't have a tape measure in front of me, so I could be. These may be just a pair of 2 inches together, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Okay. So those are a couple of 2 inches.
So there's a 2, 2.5, a 3, and a 4. So you've got 1, 1.5, 2, 3, 3.5, and 4.
Yes, and they all come with the same design. Now, this is one of the things I like about it. This, you notice the bottom is red, and it's made of a different material than the foam on the top. Now, most of your foam trays, they have a little bit more of a solid bottom. This one's quite beefy, and it's actually made out of more of a high-density shock foam.
Shock foam.
So it will definitely help when if you end up having somebody bump your bag a little too much, or you go over to a friend's house and go to put it on a table and hit it on the table a little hard. It'll help support your models a little bit more.
So in other words, I can take this and put it right in front of your nose and hit you.
Probably.
Okay, excellent.
So, and then I don't know if you can see that through the
Pluck
lighting
foam
there. It's all Pluck foam. It's what would you say that is?
That's your standard 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's your 1/4 inch Pluck. So again, it goes all the way through, even down to the 4 inch, right? So, and it's easy to pluck, right? It's not one of those ones where you have to drive your finger all the way in to pluck it. Really, as you can see, quick push. I mean, I'm not going to pluck this piece because I don't know how I'm going to lay this one out yet. But quite honestly, setting this up for one of my other armies, the red bag, setting it up and getting an army in there was quick and painless. The foam layout in the red bag is a little bit different than this one. This one has, I believe, the entire assortment of foam that they do have available.
Yes.
So, for me, the 2 inch is kind of a standard, which is why there's a double 2 inch in there. When I set this, or when I took this bag from Shane, this is the loadout that I told him I wanted. So, all in all, the foam that the actual figures sit in is really nice. It's got a very pliable feel to it. Again, I would say it's a little softer than what I'm accustomed to with some of the other bags. And then we have the rigid, more, what is this, like a neopress foam basically, on the bottom. So the bag itself, there's one thing that I would, and this is feedback I have given the company, there's one thing that I would like to see that's a little different. I would like to see a harder reinforcing on the side. They did it on the top, so the top has a nice hard reinforcement there. However, the sides,
the bottom as well,
don't have it. Yeah, the bottom also has it, right? I would like to see that on the sides. I don't need it on the flap and I don't need it on the back, but I would like it on the sides, mainly just for when I have the bag in an upright position. I've got a little bit more reinforcement here, and the bag feels just a little bit more solid. But all in all, tons of foam, 14 inches of foam with a pretty solidly constructed bag, right? And when we can get really nitpicky and show you the stitching, if I remember right, Shane said that the zippers were double stitched. There was something about the Velcro he told me as well, which, quite honestly, technical jargon when it comes to textiles, I don't care. Right?
Does it work?
Yes. And that's really all that matters. Really quick, like I said, I'm not a shoulder strap guy, but you get a nice padded shoulder strap that does go with the bag. As you saw earlier in the video, I wrap mine around the bottom, and quite honestly, I just use it as a carry handle on the side. The way that I pop my foam, I don't mind if my figures are flat or if they're sideways. It makes no difference to me. So I have yet to have any breakage in this bag, but I have not taken it out in the backyard and kicked it.
Well, let's say that nobody does that.
I've done it before
Okay.
with a different bag.
So, for those of you that love your models, I don't recommend taking the bag out back and kicking it with models in there.
It was a transportation test. I wanted to see if the bag would survive basically flying.
Oh, well, I've got my own TSA horror story. That's for another time.
Another time. All right, so there it is. The outside, the inside, and the foam. GamePlus Products, 14-inch bag. We'll be right back with the wrap. Closing thoughts?
I dig these bags, but I've said that since I first ran into them at Gen Con and had my chance to test them out there.
Okay. What stands out the most to you in regards to this bag?
To me, it's a lot of the bigger pockets and the features on the sides. Like for me, the drink carrier on the side of the bags is probably one of my favorite features.
Okay.
I've had that happen a lot of times where I'm at cons where, running off my model bag, trying to find a place to put my drink that's not on a table. Having that as an option on there is even a place to put your keys if you're at a game store just to keep stuff clean.
Right.
It's super helpful to me.
Or to keep stuff from getting lost.
There's that too.
Yeah, because we all know that guy who's left something in the game store, right? So, my final thoughts on this bag, really simple, right? Price point is phenomenal. 14 inches of foam for right around $100. It fulfills multiple needs, right? Vinyl construction is good. With the exception of the fact that I would like a little sturdier reinforcement on the sides, I think the bag fits literally all the different niches, so to speak, in regards to what I would want to do with it. Right? It's a good travel or a good travel bag to the game store.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I want to take an army to a convention or to a tournament, right? We know it's got enough foam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I mean that's just really
and
all there is to it.
If you play a lot of skirmish games like we do in a lot of cases, you could fit
3 or 4 games in there.
3 or 4 games in there easily, especially if you've got stuff you need to swap out between. It's pretty crazy.
Yes, yeah. Between. So quite honestly, it fits in multiple places, right? Obviously, I've got 3 of them for a reason. Well, I've got 3 of them because I have a lot of stuff. I know Tim's got a couple of them as well.
Yeah.
So it's not that we don't find a phenomenal use for these bags. Obviously, I haven't done anything with the gray one because the foam is still all unpopped. However, I've got an army on the way, somewhere behind us here, that is going in this one. And so, realistically, overall, I think it's a fantastic product at a great price point. Quite honestly, I haven't shared it with you guys. So, if you guys don't see them at your local game store, Games Plus, look them up online. I'll post a link below, obviously. Throw in the request to get them at your local game store. Because quite honestly, right now, I don't think you're going to get a better bang for the buck in regards to a bag.
No, you won't.
So I think 10 times fast. Holy crap.
There's no way. Not happening.
All right. So that's it. Until next time. See you soon.